Okay, so this video for this cause on making a little better place will be on making Christian movies like worldly movies um, in a good way. And so, what do I mean by that? I've seen a lot of movies. I've seen a bunch of Christian movies. I've seen a bunch of worldly movies. I've noticed things about worldly movies that if only they were Christian movies, how great they would be. Do you know the Bible actually has a lot of sin in it? A lot of ungodliness in it. A lot of stuff in it that don't get put in Christian movies that would make Christian movies seem bad. However, they're really great movies. When it comes to worldly movies, because of the similarity in the Bible and because of the message is similar, to how our life used to be as Christians and how life can be as Christians, and how our life is if we become Christians. Worldly movies. I don't know if I could say this for most or all the movies. I haven't even seen every single movie out there. There's quite a lot of movies out there that are worldly movies. A lot. However, in the Bible, there are wars and wars and wars. And so many times when people sin and all that. And even just in life in general, through the beginning of time. Sin after sin after sin. However, there are also lessons to be learned about how people overcome sin through the Bible and in life in general. And sure, there are Christian movies where they'll talk about people overcoming sin. But how often do you have the movies portray in like a poor setting where the person is living in a poor place, like a rundown apartment or just apartment in general? Or how often are they, getting really, really bad into drugs and alcohol or whatever, else it could be. Even a violent movie, then something happens, or even a lot of section in the movie, and then something happens where they change their life around. They find Jesus. I'm watching a movie right now that's, I would say, a worldly movie, and it reminds me of how if we made Christian movies like worldly movies, only they were Christian movies. Basically, it's at that part where this guy, he's trying to teach him how to get over this relationship he had, where he got his heart broken. Near the near the end, close to the end of the movie, which I haven't finished it yet, but I'm getting close to it. The guy ends up meeting up with his ex-girlfriend again. Only he decides that he's not going to take her back. Now, sometimes in life it can be good to take an ex back, and it works out. Quite often, though, more than likely, most of the time, it's not a good idea, whether as a Christian or just in general, whether you're a Christian or not. Anyways, so how do I put this? So he's getting advice. The one who gets in who ends up, get his heart broken, gets out of a bad relationship. He gets advice from someone who basically goes out. Well, basically, how do I put this? He meets all these women out there, and just has fun with them. And that's it. Doesn't get in a relationship. When he ends up being lost, he has no direction. He realizes that he's doing something that's not really good to the ones he's having fun with and to himself. And he says that in the part of the movie, which I stopped not long after it because it made me think of a video could do on which is about well, pretty much the whole thing of how worldly movies um, have some positive things about them. That if only Christian movies were like worldly movies, however, in a Christian way. Where it brought Jesus into the movie, brought God into the movie. Wow, what a great movie it would be. Um, and the one who's in a, um, in that predicament of, getting out of a bad relationship, and so he gets coaching from that guy who, just goes around and has fun with women, and he realizes wow, I feel like this could have helped in some ways. However, at the same time, he felt like he just wasn't having any, he ended up becoming lost, just like the other one who, his friend who was trying to help him out, where he just go out and have fun with women all the time, and he ends up getting him lost at the same time, and it was kind of like bringing up that lesson about how when we're in sin or when we're doing things that aren't healthy, you try to basically cope with situations with bad habits or bad choices, and so you're gonna end up getting over that, but you don't end up really getting over it completely. It doesn't end up really helping you in the way it should. It's kind of like addiction. Addiction will be that temporary way of helping you, but it doesn't really help. It doesn't really solve the problem. It could be food addiction. It could be money addiction. It could be sex addiction. It could be gambling addiction. It could be alcohol addiction. It could be drug addiction. It could be sin addiction, period. The bigger term for addiction is sin. Everyone can struggle with sin. And believe it or not, people be like, oh, I don't have addiction, or I'm not struggling. However, whether you're a Christian or not, we all could struggle in some way or another. And the thing is, you try to overcome something, and using some way to help, and it doesn't end up really helping. It has that temporary fix. Just puts that Band-Aid on that wound. There's a lot of movies out there that can teach you lessons. However, one thing they're missing is Jesus. Besides God and Jesus, they're missing Jesus. How great those movies would be when they include Jesus in there. Another thing wrong with a lot of Christian movies, I'll say, is it seems like, if it's just me, but I'm pretty sure of that, of the number one reason why they're not considered good movies isn't about who they're how many people are watching it, even when that's good, because the more people watch it, the more people can help. Are they really helping others to know God and Jesus as their Lord and Savior? Are they really telling people, what it takes to become a Christian in terms of becoming born again, getting saved, having a relationship with God and Jesus? Are they really be able to show people that? So there's so many worldly movies. If they were Christian movies, how great those movies would be. So I'm looking to make movies for this cause, along with many other things. Get into the music area, restaurants area, employment in general, membership place thing area, helping anyone, addiction programs, Christian programs in general to help people become better Christians. Sport area, possibly, most likely. And many other areas to make this world better, make the world a better place. So hope you would be a part of an amazing cause. Let's make the world a better place.